Hi, good morning guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a continuation of the last video where I am talking about microwavable options available at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree sells a variety of these fast bites. These are microwavable sandwiches, and so I figured today we could try all of them, at least all of them that I could find. I have 5 different ones to choose from here. Talk about how well they reheat in the microwave, try each one of them similar to how I did my Dollar Tree egg rolls taste test. So as far as the individual flavors go, there is a grilled chicken sandwich. This one comes with cheese. There is a barbecue chicken sandwich, breaded chicken sandwich. We also have a cheeseburger and a spicy chicken sandwich. And now these are very basic. They don't come with any condiments or sauces. They are pretty much just the bun, the patty, and the cheese. When you're a single individual, something like this can be extremely helpful, especially if you only have a microwave. And we can talk about ways we can doctor these up. Relatively inexpensive to make a complete meal out of something like this. So I'm just gonna pick one at random and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start with the barbecue chicken sandwich. I think I'm really excited about this one. I do love barbecue chicken. So this is actually a chicken patty, not like a pulled pork or pulled chicken sandwich. So I'm pretty sure it is the same patty that comes in the grilled chicken. It's just coated in barbecue sauce. So the directions on all of these should be fairly the same. So it says, for best results, heat from frozen, remove from box and open one end of the wrapper, microwave on high for 70 to 85 seconds, let rest for 1 minute prior to serving. And then of course, every microwave is different, so adjust accordingly. So let's go ahead and open up our barbecue chicken sandwich, which doesn't look like it has a bunch of barbecue sauce on it. So I may even have to add some additional barbecue sauce to this. But it does look like it is a relatively decent size, and honestly, it smells really good straight out of the package. So mine is still frozen. There is some barbecue sauce, as you can see, but it really isn't much. But it is a decent sized chicken patty. You are supposed to reheat this in the wrapper with just one end open. I just wanted to see what it looked like. But I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in the microwave. So here is my barbecue sandwich out of the microwave. I did let it rest for 1 minute so it could finish cooking. And it does look pretty good, but again, it doesn't look like it has a whole lot of barbecue sauce. We are gonna try this totally as is, and then I'm gonna make some suggestions or recommendations on ways you can improve this potentially. I am overall a huge fan of accessible single-serve meal options like this. I think that they help a wide variety of people. There are several people who do not have the means to cook for themselves, so this would provide them with an option. It is a lot of protein, it is a hearty chicken sandwich, and it's cheaper than fast food. It is lacking in barbecue sauce, but the chicken patty itself is fantastic. It has a wonderful flavor to it, a good texture. It's not dry or chewy at all. It's very tender. Honestly, probably one of the best formed chicken patties I've ever had. I do think I'm gonna add a little bit of extra barbecue sauce to this, which I just have in a little squeeze bottle here. And then think about your favorite toppings for a chicken sandwich. A lot of people in the South tend to put coleslaw on top of theirs, so that's an option too. Honestly, I'd rate this about a 7 out of 10. It's a great chicken sandwich. I can definitely see myself gravitating towards something like this when I am alone and Michael is traveling for work. So I'm definitely gonna keep a few of these in the freezer. Let's try the next one. I'm just gonna do the grilled chicken sandwich because I'm pretty sure they're the same patty, but let's find out. This one says that it comes with cheese. It just says cheese. It doesn't specify what kind. On the ingredients label it says Monterey Jack cheese, so that's what it comes with. And it should look pretty much the same. All of the instructions are gonna be the same. Let's go ahead and open this one up and see what it looks like. Oops, open that one a bit wrong. That's all right. So this is the grilled chicken sandwich, and the cheese is kind of small. I'm gonna actually recenter that. Seems like they kind of strategically put it over the edge, but I'm gonna recenter that on our little sandwich here. Bun goes back on top. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for about a minute. Actually, feel kind of bad that I butchered the opening of this because I wonder if that's gonna affect how it microwaves. And I don't want it to affect it, so I'm gonna try to kind of seal it up as best as I can so it still has some ventilation, but potentially doesn't dry out the sandwich while it reheats. So this one did kind of slide apart a bit in the microwave because of the cheese. but it did get very melty. It looks pretty good. I do appreciate that this one comes with cheese since it's a grilled chicken sandwich, and it would be otherwise a little bit plain tasting without it. Let's try it. It is definitely the same chicken patty that's on the barbecue sandwich, except for with the addition of the barbecue sauce and the substitution of the cheese. So the chicken patty is still fantastic, has a really good overall texture and flavor to it. I think we can make this a little bit more hearty by adding some toppings to it. So now I was thinking to myself that I probably should have bought 2 of each of these sandwiches so that I could have one to doctor up and one to eat plain. But I did not really think that far ahead, so I'm gonna add a slice of tomato. Just gonna work on the existing half-eaten sandwich here. I'm gonna add some lettuce. Actually, I should have put the lettuce on the bottom. Let's go ahead and switch the order here. So some lettuce on the bottom there, a slice of tomato, a couple pieces of pickles, and then honey mustard, barbecue, buffalo sauce. I have some Chick-fil-A sauce here, so I'm gonna add that on and just see if it tastes anything like Chick-fil-A once we add some additions onto it. So here is my doctored up grilled chicken sandwich. Just trying to see if I can make some general improvements based on some items you may already have in the fridge, basically. I'm sorry, this sandwich actually just kind of kicked Chick-fil-A's butt. And I'm actually being very serious with you guys. This is the type of thing that I could have in the freezer and pretty much never go eat Chick-fil-A again in my entire life. Yeah. Okay, so rating the sandwich before I added anything to it, it would probably be, again, like a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. I did like the addition of the cheese. The Monterey Jack has a really nice taste to it. It is like Monterey Jack American cheese, I would say, because it's very melty. I could eat something like this for lunch every day, no problem. So next up, we are going to try the cheeseburger, and this does come with American cheese on it. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with opening this one. Hopefully I don't rip it. Okay, we're good. Let's check it out. Has a pretty decent amount of cheese on it, a little bit larger slice than what was on the chicken sandwich, and frozen cheese is a little bit crumbly once it's been thawed. The beef patty itself has some grill marks on it, so that's actually kind of decent. Only on one side though, not on both sides. So I'm gonna put this back in the package, and this is also going to go in the microwave for about a minute. This one also kind of slid apart in the microwave because of the cheese. And considering this is a cheeseburger, I do wish it came with some kind of a condiment on it, at least ketchup, or at least a pack of ketchup on the side or something. But you know, most households will probably have ketchup, at least in a packet, somewhere from takeout. So I'm gonna try it plain, and then I'm likely gonna have to add some condiments to this one. As you can see, I already have my ketchup off to the side here. So typically my burger toppings are ketchup, mayonnaise, I like lettuce, tomato, pickles, jalapenos, red onions, things like that. So you can doctor this up any way that you like. This is kind of just the starting point. And then if you have stuff in your fridge, your pantry, your freezer, feel free to add anything to this. Let's try this cheeseburger. It's probably not my favorite of what I've tried so far. The American cheese is really nice on here, but the burger patty itself is a little on the dry side and it doesn't really have a lot of flavor. So again, it needs some condiments. I am going to add some ketchup to it. I'm probably gonna also add some mayonnaise to it. I mostly just wanna see how good of a starting point this is as a burger, you know, before you add anything to it and then after you're adding stuff to it. So I'll go ahead and, for the sake of comparison, I'll go ahead and add some fresh lettuce to that. I still have some tomato and some pickles, kind of your standard burger additions here. And so that is our cheeseburger there after I've doctored it up, and let's see how that compares now. So even after I added some additions to this, I still find it to be a little bit boring and lackluster. I'm sure that there are other things you can add to this to make it better, but overall, it's really hard to justify, you know, it's $1.25, it's just a cheeseburger, when most of the times you can go to a drive-thru and get a really decent cheeseburger for pretty cheap off a value menu. So I feel like as far as this one goes, it's probably not my favorite overall. It is a good option if you just need something quick and you want to keep a couple cheeseburgers in your freezer. In the event that you just need to throw something in the microwave for a second, definitely, absolutely. Compared to a drive-thru though, it's really probably not the best overall option. So now we are getting into the territory of breaded sandwiches, and so the question is, how well is the breading going to hold up in the microwave? So out of the package, we have a pretty decent chicken patty. I mean, this is nothing special, it is just an average kind of chicken patty on a bun. There's nothing to really speak to about it, but we're gonna go ahead and microwave it and just see how it is. So the ones without cheese hold up a little bit better in the microwave, but like I said, we have the breading now to worry about. So, I mean, I don't really have anything to show you here. Let's just go ahead and give it a taste. Breaded chicken sandwich. Their chicken patties are actually really good. Probably some of the best that I have tried. And I've tried a lot of different frozen chicken patties. The breading on it is soft because it was microwaved, but it does have a really good flavor to it. It's nice and peppery. The chicken sandwich is good. It's kind of like a McChicken patty, like as far as flavor goes, because it's got that kind of peppery element to it. So going in line with the kind of McChicken thought process, I think I'm just gonna throw some mayonnaise and lettuce on this one because that's pretty much all McChickens come with. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I had a McChicken. I'm getting quite full from trying all of these sandwiches. I put some mayonnaise, I put some lettuce on it. Let's see if it tastes like a McChicken. Yeah, if you're craving a McChicken, I don't know how much a McChicken costs now, but if you're craving a McChicken, one of these little breaded chicken sandwiches with some lettuce and mayonnaise totally hits the spot. So that's a really good one. I do think it reheated pretty well in the microwave. All right, it is now time to try the final sandwich, which is the spicy chicken sandwich. Arguably, this is the one I'm most excited about because I like spicy chicken anything, and spicy chicken sandwich is my go-to kind of order. But this looks pretty good, kind of your standard orange chicken patty. So 1 minute in the microwave and we'll try it. All right, spicy chicken sandwich. Let's give this one a taste. So honestly, out of all the ones I've tried so far today, this one's probably the least impressive. It doesn't really taste like much of anything. You do get a bit of heat towards the very end, but as far as like actually eating it, I'm not really tasting anything. I would say that the heat kind of tastes like it's buffalo flavored. So it's almost like the chicken patty, the breading has a buffalo sauce flavor to it, but overall it doesn't really taste like much of anything. I am gonna try to doctor it up a little bit. Time to try it. So just like the cheeseburger, even doctoring up this sandwich doesn't improve it that drastically. It is still quite a boring and bland sandwich, and honestly, not my favorite. I actually think this is my least favorite of the 5 that I tried today. So, in order of best to worst, we're talking about the undoctored sandwiches before I added any additions to it. I'm gonna have to say that the barbecue chicken and the grilled chicken were kind of tied for my top 1 and 2. Beyond that, the breaded chicken would probably be my number 3, the cheeseburger would be my number 4, and the spicy chicken is my number 5. Now, when we talk about adding in some additions, it does kind of change the order of things slightly, mostly because once I doctored up that grilled chicken sandwich, I do think that was by far my favorite sandwich that I tried today. Had I had some coleslaw or something to put on the barbecue chicken sandwich, I think I would have loved trying it that way. I don't have any on hand at this time, so I couldn't try the doctoration version of the barbecue sandwich, but still, those 2 are by far the best of all of them. But overall, I am happy with the sandwiches. I'm happy that I tried them all. I do think that they are something that I'm gonna keep in my freezer for days that I need something quick. All in all, have you guys tried these sandwiches? Do you agree with me, disagree with me? What are your thoughts on them? Let me know if you do try them. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.